Good morning, everyone. I am Audrey Meyers, the President and CEO of Valley Health System, and I am thrilled to be here today. It is such an honor to welcome you this morning as we celebrate one of the most exciting and highly anticipated events in Valley's history. Before we begin, I would like to invite Paramus' own State Senator Joe Lagana up to the stage so he could lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Senator. Today, November 1st, 2019, marks the official groundbreaking for the new Valley Hospital right here in Paramus, New Jersey. As you could tell, we have received such a warm welcome from the community and our mayor, Rich LaBarbiera, who will address the group shortly. It will also be our great privilege to hear from our governor of the state of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, Senator Robert Menendez, Congressman Josh Gottheimer, Congressman Bill Pascrell, and Bergen County Executive Jim Tedesco. We have an incredible lineup. They are joined here today by members of the New Jersey Assembly, Robert Auth, Gordon Johnson, Kevin Rooney, Holly Shapizi, Lisa Swain, and Chris Tully. Let's give them a round of applause. In addition, let me recognize members of the Bergen County freeholders and our Paramus officials. Thank you so much for being here. Vince Forlenza, chairman of the Valley Health System Board of Trustees, unfortunately was unable to join us today, but he sends his personal thanks for your incredible support. We are delighted that his wife, Ellen, could be with us for this momentous occasion. I'd also like to recognize Frank Sheehy. Frank is the vice chairman of the Valley Health System Board of Trustees, and he's the immediate past chairman of the Valley Hospital Board of Trustees. And Vic Wortman, chairman of the Valley Hospital Foundation Board of Trustees, and we will hear from them later in the program. Their efforts and the stewardship of our trustees guided us every step of the way. I'd like to ask the current and past trustees across the entire Valley Health System to please stand so that we can recognize your commitment to Valley, this project, and the health of our community. With our trustees, past and present, please stand. And of course, this would not have been possible without the support of our generous donors who shared our vision and helped us make this day a reality. Your contributions to healthcare and the impact of your philanthropy will benefit our communities now and decades into the future. This project would not be possible without the passion and dedication of Valley's leadership team and the many architectural, engineering, and construction professionals who have been involved from the outset. I want to single out Maria Mediago, Valley's recently retired Vice President of Facilities Management, for her vision and her perseverance. Where's Maria? Maria, please stand. Maria has passed the baton into the very capable hands of our new Vice President of Facilities, Joe Lorino, who will lead us to our grand opening in 2023. Where's Joe? Do a wave. There he is. Joe's there. We are also very fortunate that the leaders of the many men and women who will help build this hospital, the members of the Bergen County Building and Construction Trades, have joined us this morning. And finally, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude and appreciation to our exceptional team of more than 5,000 physicians, nurses, and staff members who every day dedicate their lives to caring for our patients, their families, and our community. None of this at all would be possible without them. So thank you so much. So today marks a very special day for the Valley Hospital as we break ground on what is, without a doubt, the hospital of the future. The new Valley Hospital will allow us to raise the bar in all that we do. It will revolutionize how we deliver extraordinary health care, strengthen our ability to help people in our community live healthier lives, and provide the flexibility that will be needed to adapt to changes in healthcare delivery. The new facility will incorporate cutting-edge technology and best practices in healthcare facility design, including all single patient rooms. And as I look out the audience, I know I have patients here, so that's going to be awesome. As the healthcare destination of the future, it has been important to us from the very beginning that planning, constructing, operating, and maintaining the facility incorporates green or environmentally sustainable practices. We believe that minimizing our environmental impact and maintaining a healthy environment are vital components of our commitment to caring for our community. As we celebrate the groundbreaking of the new hospital, we are also very proud to affirm our commitment to providing groundbreaking health care. The design of the new hospital will enhance our ability to deliver high-quality care and service with the personal touch for which the Valley staff is so well known. Once again, today marks the beginning of a new era for the Valley Hospital with a new home in Paramus, thanks to the support of our Mayor, Rich LaBarbiera, the Paramus Council and Planning Board, and the entire community. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Paramus Mayor Rich LaBarbiera, who has so capably served this borough for many years, first as a council member and now as our mayor. Valley greatly appreciates the very warm welcome we've received from the mayor and the borough of Paramus. The mayor's guidance has been invaluable, and his vision and commitment to Paramus has led us to be standing here today. Thank you for your tremendous support, and we very much look forward to having the new Valley Hospital right here in Paramus. Please join me in welcoming our mayor.
Wow, I'll take that introduction any day. Good morning, Governor Murphy, Senator Menendez, Congressman Pascrell, Congressman Gottheimer, County Executive Tedesco, and of course Audrey Meyers, and everyone at Valley. Welcome to Paramus. At this point, I typically say and describe Paramus as the center of the retail universe. Today, though, with this exciting groundbreaking, retail must now share top billing, and I say, welcome to Paramus, center of the retail and healthcare universe. I was just chatting, I think that together with
Bergen Regional, Paramus will have more healthcare beds than any other municipality in the state, if not the country. But we have to work on that stat. Valley has been a long valued member of the Paramus community. I know many in attendance, to include myself, came into this world and took our first breath at Valley and have been going there for many years for our healthcare needs. So we are overjoyed when Audrey announced 2 years ago that our town, Paramus, would be the future home of Valley Hospital. It's been remarkable to watch how this project has come together, but please do not think for a second that things like this happen by accident. Several years ago, this administration was faced with updating our master plan. We recognized that this location and the surrounding area was in desperate need of a shot in the arm. We were also aware of the success of the Lookout Pavilion across the street, as well as Valley's desire to expand. We hoped that the cure for all was to create a hospital zone, a zone that would be synergetic with the Lookout Pavilion, that provided a blank canvas and opportunity for a new hospital, would fill the surrounding existing offices with doctors and healthcare-related businesses, would bring Bergen County's second largest employer to Paramus and all its employees and visitors to shop, dine, and perhaps live and call Paramus home, would improve the surrounding roadways and infrastructure, would diversify our retail-heavy tax base, would bring good jobs, both construction and permanent, and would provide access to outstanding health care and benefit everyone who calls Paramus home, families, children, seniors, and our business community. Well, fast forward, here we are today with shovel in hand, and I couldn't be more excited that we have reached this significant step in achieving all of the objectives of our planning. And in a few moments, we'll be breaking ground on the new Valley Hospital in Paramus. All the hard work it has taken to get to this point and how the community has come together to support is testament to the great working relationship that we have developed and what this project means to all of us. Of course, what Valley means to Paramus community goes beyond planning and economics. Valley has made a huge impact on the lives of people in our town, giving back through sponsorships and community programs. And we're excited that Valley has also committed to work with us on some new exciting initiatives. I'm thrilled to celebrate this groundbreaking today, and as this project moves forward, we remain committed to working with Valley and doing whatever it takes to ensure that the new hospital is a success for our community and the surrounding area. In closing, congratulations, Audrey, and to all those that worked so hard to make this day possible. Thank you to the benefactors and the trustees that so generously donated to this great cause that will serve this region for generations to come. And finally, to paraphrase another New Jersey governor, Paramus and Valley, perfect together.
Thanks so much, Rich. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our honored guest, Governor Phil Murphy. As the youngest of 4 children, he credits much of his success to his upbringing, where religion, a strong work ethic, education, and civic awareness were pillars of family life that shaped his values, his priorities, and the leader that he is today. Since taking office, Governor Murphy has focused on building a stronger New Jersey that works for every family. He has supported the state's educational system and infrastructure by increasing funding for both New Jersey's top-ranked public schools and NJ Transit. Governor Murphy has put a new emphasis on restoring the state's innovation economy by reinvesting in workforce development and supporting the growth of innovative and startup companies. Under his leadership, New Jersey is also emerging as a leader in combating climate change. Please join me in welcoming our Governor, Phil Murphy.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It is such a treat to be here. Thank you, Audrey, for that introduction.
and for your leadership, and to you and your team, to both the Valley Hospital Board of Trustees and the Board of the Valley Hospital Foundation, to the entire staff. I applaud your commitment to Valley Hospital's legacy of delivering high quality and compassionate health care. I'm honored to be with, I won't name them, a literal cavalcade of elected officials here, a murderer's row, a murderer's rows. And by the way, as I was thinking a minute ago when I saw the speakers start to wobble, I feel like I'm in the first reel of The Wizard of Oz, and the most important guy today is the tent guy, so I want to give him a shout out. Let's hope he got this right. I'm glad to be speaking early in the program. Something just came up. You know something big is happening when you have this much firepower in one place. And in this case, it's not just something big, but it's something good. As I mentioned, Valley has a strong legacy of service, a legacy that stretches across 7 decades. And you don't reach milestones like this, as was mentioned earlier by Rich, by accident. You achieve them through constant progress and consistent performance. You achieve them through visionary leadership. You achieve them by having a generous philanthropic community and an equally committed local officials and community leaders, all of whom understand the value and importance of a hospital to the families that it serves. In each of these areas, Valley has it and then some. And today, these values are converging here in Paramus. Any day in Paramus, Rich, is a good day. And over the coming months, we'll be able to watch Valley's new, fully modern and state-of-the-art flagship facility rise. And once it does, we know Valley's legacy will be secured for decades to come. Now, if you'll permit me, we're also here for another reason on an auspicious day. Today, as our Commissioner of the Department of Banking and Insurance, Marlene Caride, knows, today is opening day for open enrollment under the Affordable Care Act. So it's not just enough for us to ensure that families, and by the way, I don't know where that act would be without Senator Bob Menendez, Congressman Bill Pascrell, and what they did now 9 years ago to get that over the goal line. So hats off to you guys. It's not just enough for us to ensure that families have a great hospital to turn to in their time of need. We also must ensure that they have comprehensive health care coverage options that allow them to use the services Valley provides without fear or hesitation. For the next 6 weeks, our administration will be working alongside nonprofit partners up and down the state to make sure that every qualified New Jerseyan who needs health care coverage finds a plan that fits their and their family's needs. I encourage anyone looking for a plan to visit getcovered.nj.gov. getcovered.nj.gov for more information and to get started on the path to comprehensive health care coverage. In fact, it is the law to have the appropriate coverage. One of New Jersey's greatest strengths is our health care system, ranked among the very best in the entire nation and with facilities delivering world-class care. New Jersey is a place that people come to from all over the world for life-saving treatments and where families come to live knowing that their health is among our very top priorities. Valley Hospital's new flagship here in Paramus will only add to our reputation. Thank you all very much for having me, and I'm excited to get the shovels in the ground. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Governor. We are honored to have our senior senator, Robert Menendez, who has been fighting for New Jersey families in Washington since 1992, rising to become the 3rd highest ranking Democrat in the House of Representatives before taking office in the Senate in 2006. In Congress, Senator Menendez has been widely recognized for his leadership on promoting safe and healthy families, and has been a tireless and leading advocate for the hospital industry, as well as for increased medical research and access to affordable care. Please join me in welcoming our Senator, Robert Menendez.
Well, thank you, Madam President. I was hoping to say that in Washington, but I get to say it here in New Jersey. So, Governor, to my colleagues in Congress, to the mayor, the county executive, to all the distinguished legislators and county officials, to all of the trustees and officers, it's an extraordinary day when you can bring people together in common cause regardless of their views or affiliations or where they come from. And in this time in our nation's history, Valley and Audrey are able to do that on this auspicious day. And I just want to say, sometimes in the midst of our daily relationships with people, we lose sight of the importance in what they do. Audrey Meyers is not just a great president and CEO of Valley Healthcare Systems. She is a state and national leader on the cutting issues of healthcare in our country. And I so appreciate her advice and her insights and her willingness to share it with the rest of the nation. Thank you, Audrey, so much for what you do all the time. I want to congratulate, I know he cannot be here today, but I understand his wife is the chairman for LENSA and the Valley Hospital Systems Board of Trustees. They share their time, their resources, their efforts, their contacts to help Valley's mission. To Chairman Vic Wortman and the Valley Hospital Foundation, and as I said, to all the officials who are here today. It's a great day for everyone committed to providing New Jerseyans with top-notch medical care. And it's fitting, as the governor said, that open enrollment for health insurance starts today in New Jersey. As one of the authors of the Affordable Care Act, that isn't a perfect law, but certainly dramatically increase the universe of those who have health care, move our system away from a disease-based system to a preventative-based system, and change so many other dimensions, eliminated the consequences of those who had some pre-existing condition facing discrimination, eliminated that discrimination, and so much more. I want to thank Governor Murphy for working to make sure that every New Jerseyan knows that affordable coverage is just a few clicks away. So definitely go to getcovered.nj.gov. Valley Hospital first opened its doors in 1951 with just over 100 beds. And ever since, it's been a trusted member of the community and a go-to place for patient-centered care. Today, we break ground on a new state-of-the-art facility that will ensure Valley Hospital continues to meet the needs of Bergen County in the 21st century. For families, the values of having access to top-notch medical care so close by cannot be overstated. Whether you're a parent with a child running a high fever in the middle of the night, or a patient in need of expertise when facing a difficult diagnosis, it means a great deal to have a trusted provider like Valley Hospital as your neighbor. And beyond expanding access to high-quality care, as the mayor said, today is a big win for Paramus and for jobs in our local economy. Over 600 construction jobs that will go into building this facility. And then the new jobs created as Valley continues to grow its workforce, which at more than 5,000 already is the second largest employer in all of Bergen County. And then there are future jobs created by local businesses when hospital employees, patients, and visitors become new customers. But above all else, today's groundbreaking is about expanding access to high-quality medical care and building a healthier community. From new babies starting their first day to those fighting to see tomorrow. The new Valley Hospital will continue to be the place that families turn to in the midst of life's most joyous moments and most uncertain times. I want to thank all of the incredible doctors, nurses, staff, and other providers who make Valley such a trusted place for health care in Bergen and in our state. I congratulate everyone who's reached this milestone, and I look forward to joining all of you again when the new Valley Hospital is fully built, ready to bring more New Jerseyans into life here in our state, ready to heal more people, ready to save more lives, ready to bring hope. That's what I think this groundbreaking is all about. And Audrey, as I have told you before, when you've come to Washington, you have the power of my office at your disposition to make Valley everything that we want it to be. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Senator. Although Senator Cory Booker was unable to join us this morning, Bianca Markovsky from the Senator's office actually delivered a special letter to us, which reads in part, "I am incredibly grateful to the dedicated professionals who work tirelessly to ensure New Jerseyans have an accessible and safe environment to seek care. Once again, congratulations. Thank you for all that you do, and best wishes for a memorable event." So we'll thank our Senator Booker for those kind words. It is now my pleasure to introduce Congressman Josh Gottheimer. Since taking office in 2017, Congressman Gottheimer has actually invited Valley to participate in discussions on the future of healthcare and the impacts that potential changes in Washington could have on hospitals. He serves as co-chair of the Bipartisan Problem Solvers Caucus, where he works across party lines to find agreement on key issues to the American people. Along with Senators Menendez and Booker and Representative Pascrell, he is a staunch advocate on behalf of Valley and our community. Our Congressman of the 5th District, Josh Gottheimer.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Audrey. Senator Menendez has informed me that if the roof comes down, he's going to hold it up for all of us. So thank you, Senator. And Bill, Bill Pascrell, who's such a good friend of mine, I saw that he'd push me forward to get hit first. So thank you, Bill. I am incredibly excited to be here. This is such a wonderful, wonderful occasion for our community, for Paramus, for the potential the Valley will continue to have in this remarkable, modern, high-tech hospital, and to celebrate how you are literally transforming care before our eyes for our residents and helping bolster and boost our local economy. I can't thank you enough to everyone here for supporting all of our local businesses and for looking after everyone, young and old, and for bringing everyone together today. It's so wonderful to be here with, as you said, Governor. Literally every VIP elected official in New Jersey is sitting right before us, and for a good reason, because obviously we all love Valley and we all love Audrey, and to be with the senator and our congressman and our state and local leaders, the governor, and our incredible county executive who helped lead Bergen County every day, but also was an incredible mayor of Paramus and helped pave the way as well, with the great mayor next to him, Mayor LaBarbiera, who's an incredible champion and a continued champion for Paramus, our assembly members and our state senators, our freeholders, and of course our incredible first responders and labor, all the hardworking men and women of labor. Thank you so much, IBEW and the carpenters and the engineers, and there's so many here, and I just want to say thank you to all of them for helping build this incredible facility. So thank you to them. And if I can thank the doctors and the nurses who actually provide the care every single day, and all the administrators who make it happen, and the board for all you did to make this happen. And one last round of applause and the senator, I think, pointed this out incredibly well. Audrey is not only a very good friend to many of us, but when I have a question, a thought leadership question, there are few people in the country that many of us call. And I'll tell you, the top of my list, my personal list, is always Audrey, to give a thoughtful, honest, smart answer about how a decision that we are considering in Washington will actually affect healthcare on the ground for our community, and that's what matters most. And Audrey's leadership made today happen. Today's groundbreaking is a huge moment, and Valley Hospital has been a central part of our community and my district for nearly 7 decades. There's a reason why my district and New Jersey is one of the leading, if not the leading, life sciences center in the entire world. It's because of facilities like this one and because of the care they provide. Of course, today, Valley is the second largest employer here in Bergen County with 3,700 employees and one of the busiest hospitals in the state. More than 3,000 new members of our community, we call them constituents, are born here every year. I'll tell you, the fact that we keep this healthy, and you provide so much new life to our community is a reason why many of us are smiling. And this new facility, a modern facility, will not just bring great care and bring new babies into our community, but also 600 good-paying jobs and give the local Paramus economy an additional jolt. I mean, Rich brings a lot of jolt. This is an additional jolt to the economy in a town that has a reputation for growth and economic opportunity already. And so this will be a place of just great care and even greater distinction for a great part of northern New Jersey. It is the hospital of choice for more than 500,000 residents, and it is a high-tech facility which I believe will bring even more people to its doors. So as your representative, let me close by saying that I will continue to do everything I can to support Valley, to support all of our great hospitals, to provide more affordable care for all of our residents, and I'm just excited to watch the progress of this project continue forward. I'm ready to start by doing my job and picking up a shovel. If you need any help through the year, just call us. We'll all be here. I just want to thank the people of northern New Jersey for remembering that what's great about our country is that we can come together, put America first before party, and make sure that we help our local economies always, and that Valley will continue to take care of all of our citizens here in the greatest country in the world. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Congressman Gottheimer. We are also very fortunate to have Congressman Bill Pascrell from the 9th Congressional District joining us for today's groundbreaking ceremony. Congressman Pascrell was first elected to Congress in 1996 and is now serving his 12th term. Since 2007, he has served on the House Ways and Means Committee, overseeing numerous economic issues, including those that are key to our industry and to Valley specifically. The Congressman's service is marked by his dedication to issues that are critical to all Americans. Let's welcome Congressman Bill Pascrell.
Thank you, Audrey. Governor, you did not need a visa to get into Bergen County this morning. I did. Much of the county is in the 9th District, but I'm from Passaic County. So Josh says, if you want to come into my district again, you must have a visa. And I said, I'll do better than that. I'll get the approval of our great mayor of Paramus, who in a prior life was a student of mine. So he's saying, how old is he anyway? Good morning. I could not work with two better partners in the Congress of the United States on many issues, but particularly health care for all of us, than Senator Bob Menendez and Josh Gottheimer. And I do not say that idly. Do not say that idly. I don't want to minimize this. But we work very closely together, even when we don't agree with each other. That's different. It's good that you invited us today because we needed a few laughs after this week. We haven't smiled like this since Wednesday night down in Washington, D.C., when all hell broke loose. And all hell is breaking loose today here. This is a true celebration of what human dignity is all about. Healthcare is the closest thing to us. And when there are facilitators and people who understand what healthcare is all about. So I'm glad you pointed, Governor, to a great commissioner in this state, because this is also not only open enrollment for the Affordable Care Act, But this is open enrollment also for Medicare up until December the 7th, I believe. So we are all into this together. And the pursuit of coverage so that people feel free to come to the facilities, come here for service, and that they're able to do it. How many of our folks out there have put off filling the prescription to get needed drugs because they can't afford it? And that is a plague on us. Because this hospital, and will continue because of presidents past and board of directors, nothing falls out of the sky. Know and understand that they need to provide for health care for those people most vulnerable. That's what hospitals are all about, regardless of where they're located. Location, location. But hospitals are open their doors, have opened their doors to everybody. It's a different ball game than it was just 20 years ago. So this hospital, and particularly when I say this hospital, it's not an inanimate object. Audrey Meyers, the job is to serve the community. And the job is a difficult one by every stretch of the imagination. So you've expanded. The governor will put the shovel into the ground with Audrey. Its very presence will increase access to high-quality health care programs and services for all members of our community. You have served, and your role will grow. Many people will work here. Jobs. Just look at the stock market every day. The major part of our economy is in healthcare, and it's growing every month. And sometimes we have to run and catch up with it, and it gets away from us, like opiates, the whole issue. To catch up, to see how we can help and not make matters worse. It sounds like the Congress. So I look forward to helping this facility. And Josh and I have written letters, obviously, to get us hopefully where we are today. And our senator, of course, is always there, on point. So thank you for inviting me today. You made me smile. And there's no more important people in what's been discussed today than the people this hospital is going to serve. And the most vulnerable must be served, or else it is not living up to its own inner constitution. All of you for coming today. I mean, there's nothing very exciting about a groundbreaking, except when you know what it's for. We've attended many. We've attended many, you cut the ribbon. But nothing is more important than where we are today. Thank you for all being supporters of this great hospital. God bless this hospital. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Congressman Pascrell. It is a privilege to have County Executive James Tedesco here with us today. Prior to his election in 2014 as County Executive, he served on the Bergen County Board of Chosen Freeholders, and as you heard, he was the former mayor of Paramus from 2003 to 2010. Please warmly welcome County Executive Jim Tedesco, a lifelong Bergen County resident, graduate of Paramus High School, and a volunteer firefighter in the borough for more than 40 years. Jim.
What a great day. What a great day.
2 years ago when we stood inside the Lucco Pavilion, I thought that was a great day because we were getting ready to announce what was going to take place. Here we are, seated, standing, hopefully still something left standing, looking at a crane and heavy equipment, and knowing that the new Valley Hospital is under construction. As the county executive of the largest county in the state of New Jersey, I know how important it is that our residents have access to high-quality health care that Valley provides. And as I stand here on the site of the Valley Hospital's new state-of-the-art facility, I'm grateful for your continued investment in Bergen County. I want you to know how valuable the Valley Hospital is to Bergen County, not only as a health care provider, but as an employer. And you've heard that Valley is the second largest employer in Bergen County. Healthcare being the largest segment of employment in the county. We all know that healthcare is one of the fastest growing industries and is expected to continue to expand rapidly in the decades to come. The Valley Hospital is one of the leading medical facilities within the state, and this expansion will aid in the continuation of such a distinction. With Valley's reputation for excellence and the cutting-edge service this facility will provide, I know that you will continue to help us grow good jobs and attract the best and brightest to live and work in Bergen County. As I commented when this move was first announced, this is a win-win-win for Paramus, Valley, and Bergen County. But Valley, the new Valley, isn't going to change. The new Valley Hospital will be the Valley Hospital. A hospital that started as a community hospital and today continues to be a community hospital. A hospital that has found serving the people of this area of the county and this area of northern New Jersey by bringing the best doctors, the best nurses, by having people support the hospital from its days in the early 50s to today. Across the street, we have the Lucco Pavilion. Bob and Audrey Lucco brought funds, knew that they needed and they wanted to have a facility here to have people treated with the highest quality of care. I said to Audrey earlier, back in the mid-2000s, we had discussions about what was happening with Valley as it was going on its journey to what it was going to be in Ridgewood. I said to Audrey, you have the Lucco Pavilion. Let's look at maybe bringing it to Paramus. Little did I know that Bob Lucco had the same thoughts. The Bulger Center, right up the road here. Another family that has committed to helping the people of Bergen County and Valley Hospital. Think about Valley. My six grandchildren were born there. What makes Valley unique? When a child is born, everywhere in the hospital, what do you hear? You hear the music. That's what makes Valley different. Hospitals all over this state, all over this nation are changing. Valley is growing. And yes, it's changing, but it's not going to be any different than what it was and what it is today because of the people. Those people are led by an individual that I've come to call a dear friend. Someone that has fought the fight for many years, but never gave up, along with many members of your Valley Hospital Board, you saw the light, and you brought this facility to Paramus. And Audrey, you led that. You continue to lead it. And I know that this facility is going to be the best because you've been part of making it come to fruition. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm almost 7 decades in this town, and I can't tell you how proud I am as a resident to have the new Valley Hospital part of my community, part of my family's community, and have all of you become part of the Paramus family. Thank you so much, Valley Hospital, for choosing Paramus, for staying here in Bergen County, providing the highest health care to the people of Bergen County. Audrey, welcome the new Valley Hospital to Paramus. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Jim, for your kind remarks. Now, to conclude the presentation this morning, I would like to first invite up Vice Chairman of the Valley Health System Board of Trustees, Frank Sheehy, and he'll be followed by Vic Wortman, Chairman of the Valley Hospital Foundation Board of Trustees, and Dave Bohan, our Chief Development Officer of the Foundation. Frank.
Good morning. There you go. Little adjustment with Audrey and I. On behalf of the Valley Health System Board of Trustees, I would like to thank you for joining us today. Let me also add my thanks to the many community leaders and elected officials in attendance. Your presence today speaks to the importance of this project for the thousands of constituents you represent and your desire to ensure that they have the very best in healthcare services. I also want to recognize and thank our very generous donors. We have reached this important milestone, the groundbreaking of our new hospital, because of your outstanding support. Like others, I also need to take a moment to thank Audrey Meyers. Audrey, your unwavering commitment to serving our community with the best care and service, and your vision and dedication to this project is truly commendable. On behalf of all of the members of the Valley Health System Board, many of who are here today, I thank you. The building of the new hospital will be among the most significant events in Valley's history since we first opened our doors in 1951. We are extremely proud that for close to 70 years, Valley has a distinguished legacy of serving and caring for our community. Today, we build on that legacy by beginning a new and important chapter right here in Paramus. On behalf of the entire board, we are very excited about Valley's future, and thank you for your unwavering support. Dave, Vic.
Good morning. On behalf of the Valley Hospital Foundation, Vic and I would like to thank everyone for being here to celebrate this important milestone. Even before the shovels break ground today, philanthropy has already played an important role in the new hospital's vision and realization. Community members who have been longtime Valley supporters came forward and said with their voices and their philanthropic dollars, Valley and this project in Paramus are vital to the healthcare needs of our community today and for generations to come. So far, they have generously donated over $60 million of philanthropic support. Thank you. Many of those people are here today, and I want to truly thank you for your belief in Valley. As the concrete is poured and the steel girders are assembled, we will continue to count on families, community leaders, and organizations to provide philanthropic support for this vital project. Each dollar is a vote for Valley's future in our region. At this time, I would like Vic Wortman to come up and recognize the leadership donors who helped us reach this milestone.
Thank you, Dave. I would like to recognize and personally thank our leadership donors for stepping forward to provide support for our new hospital. I will announce your names in alphabetical order, and I ask that you please stand and remain standing when your name is called. I would like to ask the audience to hold your applause until all the names have been called. The Valley Hospital Auxiliary, represented by Auxiliary President Gene Malero. The Bolger Foundation, represented by Bevan and J.T. Bolger. Nancy and Jim Bush. Marilyn J. Clark. Ellen and Vince Florenza. Carol and Bob Gillespie. Stephanie and Adam Hawkinson. Audrey and Bob Lucko. Martha and Peter Marin. Leah and Joe Pfeiffer. Sue and Charlie Snyder. Penny and Lou Sukas.
Finally, I'd like to recognize two more leadership donors for their support, Vic Wortman and his wife, Sue. You can all be seated. Thank you all for your enduring support. The New Valley Hospital will be this community's health and wellness destination. All of our donors should take pride in knowing they are helping to create a place that will serve so many of our friends and neighbors through your generosity. As a small token of our appreciation and to remember this day, everyone here will be receiving a commemorative paperweight at the conclusion of the event. And before I bring Audrey back to the podium for closing remarks, I want to share some logistics. At the conclusion of Audrey's remarks and a short video, the dignitaries and leadership donors will be asked to walk through this door to my left and follow the path to the groundbreaking site. After that group has departed, all are welcome to join us at the site outside, or if you want to stay warm, you can also watch the groundbreaking here in the tent on the video monitors. After the groundbreaking, all are welcome to join us back here in the tent for light refreshments over there. Thank you. Audrey Meyers will now share closing remarks.
Let me conclude with my sincere appreciation and heartfelt thanks for your unwavering support for Valley, which has led us to this day, the groundbreaking celebration for our new hospital that will serve our region for generations to come. I also want to especially thank our Valley Health System leadership team, all of our management, and all of our staff, our physicians, our nurses. Again, we would not be here without them. So let me give them a round of applause. Before we proceed to our official groundbreaking, I'm pleased to share a very brief video of what your new Valley Hospital will look like when completed in just a few short years. So again, thank you all so very much for being here for this very, very important occasion. Thanks again.